guys, welcome back to H3O Mantra. My name is Akshita and I'm so sorry my voice is so hoarse today. I just got back from Cedar Point and I was screaming on all the roller coasters. Please bear with me for this video. I'm so happy to tell you guys that it's been 2 months since I started the YouTube channel and I'm so happy that I have 17,000 hits and 295 subscribers. Thank you all for the love and support. If you haven't subscribed already, please click the subscribe button below because that's what keeps me going. In today's episode of Pawtube, we are going to talk about the things I feel you should consider before getting a dog. If you even have the smallest soft corner for dogs, then the idea of getting a dog would have often crossed your mind. If you already have a dog, don't worry, this video will still be useful to you because we always want more. Trust me, I have 4 dogs and I still want one more. I've seen so many people who decided to get a dog in the spur of the moment without thinking about their decision. Even though at the back of our minds we know the commitment that goes into this, a lot of us end up bringing these dogs home. Consequences being that these dogs end up in the shelter when the pet owners realize the full responsibility it takes in owning a dog. This video will tell you 6 crucial points that you should go over before you decide to get a dog. You wouldn't want to give up your dog because you didn't go through these points earlier. If you are someone who works a lot and won't be able to spend time with your loved one, then don't get one. You need to walk the dog or play with it for an hour or 2 every day. It may seem very easy now, but ask yourself, after a long day of work, would you have the energy to play with it and give it attention? Irrespective of how long your day was or how tired you are, you need to spend time with them. Remember, the dog is just a part of your world, but for the dog, you're the entire world. So no social or work obligations should make you compromise the time you spend with it. I agree, it's all fun, fluffy cuddles and cuteness initially. But eventually it all fades away when you realize the amount of patience that goes into raising a dog the right way. Many dogs that become a year old end up in shelters because the owners didn't realize how much patience a puppy requires, especially as the fur ball grows into a stronger and bigger dog. If you are willing to be patient with your pup to train it and discipline it in its most adorable phase of its life, then the transition from a puppy to dog will be very smooth. Seriously guys, consider your present lifestyle before you decide to get a dog home. If you travel a lot, if you are not home much, if you have a lot of social or family obligations, then you may want to think twice. You may need to scale back on your personal commitments when you decide to have a dog at home. You might need to plan your day around their schedule. You may have someone always to take care of the pup. But what's the point in having a dog when you're not spending time with it? As cute as getting a dog would be, you shouldn't be greedy about getting one. If you can't give it everything it needs, you would rather let it go to a family that would give it everything it needs. For some people, this may not be an issue, but for others, it's a huge reason why they would give away their dog. So look into your finances carefully before making this commitment. Depending on the country you live in, vet bills and dog training can be very expensive. The usual shots, the heartworm medication, the flea and tick prevention and usual procedures can all cost a lot. Also be prepared to be financially responsible of all the procedures and surgeries that the dog will need in its later life. A simple surgery in the US for your dog will run into thousands of dollars. So it's good to be aware of the expenses and look into pet insurance if that's what you need. As cute and adorable they are, puppies need to be trained at an early stage. Puppies especially need to start training as soon as you get them home because housebreaking them will take a lot of time. Whether it's chewing on your furniture or getting into the dustbin, dogs can be very destructive and you need to train them in order to live a less stressful life later on. If we don't take the time out to train our dog initially, we will be very frustrated and not nearly as happy as we could be. Having an unruly dog at home can make life a living hell. Dogs are inherently very social living things, and isolating them can damage their psyche, making them very ferocious in some cases. We need to make them socialize with other people and dogs starting at a young age, or else they will turn out to be aggressive. If you don't have access to dog parks, then arrange for play dates. When you have friends over, introduce them to your dog and let them play with it. So now that you've decided on a big decision on getting a dog home, you realize the commitment you're making. You're willing to invest the time, energy, and money necessary to make this work for you. Now the next big thing is to decide which breed you would like to get. I know a lot of people who get particular breeds depending on the social status attached to them. But what you need to consider is the origin of the breed before you subject it to a completely new environment. Please don't get a breed that's made for harsh winters into a country with summers like in India. Don't get a hunting dog if you're going to keep it tied up all the time. And definitely don't get a high energy dog if you don't have the time to play with it. There are tons of breeds out there for you to pick. So consider these important things before you choose the breed. So here you go guys, these were my 6 main points that I feel you should consider before getting a dog. Once you get the dog home, remember, just like babies, all dogs are different. What may work for my dog may not work for yours. It's a journey of trial and error until you see the light. We have had a 3-year-old Labradoodle called Dishoom since he was a puppy. And initially, the first 6 months was really crazy. He drove us up the wall. And there were a lot of times we had to compromise and figure out a lot of new things that we weren't aware of. Being consistent with his training and discipline has made him an awesome dog today, and we love sharing our life with him. You can check out his Facebook page and follow him there and see what a crazy naughty dog he is. I hate seeing so many dogs being abandoned. So please help me spread the word and make people more aware by sharing it on your Facebook wall. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Please click the subscribe button below because I make videos every 5 days. You can follow me and Dishoom on social media. The links are below. Until next time, keep smiling, stay positive, and say Dishoom Dishoom to all the negativity. Kudos to this one for helping me write the script and shoot and edit. And I love her so much, and she's getting married, guys, so congratulations to Lama and Akshay.